this week as we take you on a road trip around Turkey. Our first stop will be Antalya for a friend's special birthday, and then we'll continue our journey, seeing all the places we've missed on the way to Antalya and more as we travel for 3 months around Turkey this time. Don't be arguing with them, they've got guns.
Turkish soldiers in front. Here we have Turkey.
Here we have Turkey! This is the first time we've ever driven across a land border.
So we're now coming through passport control. So there's a chap just checking inside the van at the moment. Check the passports. Becky's on her way back now. Was he okay with the 4 bodies in the back?
He's listening, you know. And he's got a gun in his pocket.
So we're now free to have 3 months in Turkey.
Yay, we're through! Wasn't that bad actually. It's just a bit of a daunting experience if it's your first time, but it's absolutely fine, to be honest. So we've just been to get our HGS sticker. Again, the language barriers are difficult, but they did speak relatively good English. So we've got our HGS sticker that we now need to put in the windscreen of the van. You get those from a PTT post office. We literally just made it because they're just about to shut, but we do need it for the bridge at Canacale. I am going to try and work out how.
So you have to give them that barcode when you go in, and you must top it up.
How?
So that's where the sticker is, in the middle of the screen. For the next 3 months.
And it has got a chip in there so that the toll booth can read it as we go through. But he has just said that you can, on some of them, pay cash anyway, which is contradictory to what I've kind of read on Google. But we're fine, we've got this. Look at the traffic lights in Turkey all snazzed up. I'm sure it'll change to green when the lights change. Let's see. Yeah, they're green. Love them.
You can't say you didn't see it.
Our first sunset of Turkey is right in front of us.
We're just going to board the ferry from Galabulu to Lepeski. Take us from the European side to the Asia side of Turkey. So this ferry crossing cost us 710 Turkish lira. It took about 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm just on my way to find a SIM card so we can use the internet. Yesterday there was a bit of a language barrier, she didn't speak any English whatsoever. So we have got an app, so we use the app to translate, communicate. So we'll see what happens today. Just filled up with fuel, it comes to 3,600, bloody hell. It's a good job that's only lira, Turkish lira. 75 litres. We've done 535 miles on about £80 worth of diesel. We've come to meet our friends who've come on holiday. Julia and Tim, but they've actually had to bring us some supplies.
Yeah, some supplies.
Crumpets.
The ruggers instead.
Some dairy milk.
And deodorant because we smell. Hey. So
These are the things that you can't get in Europe.
He said, well, you're up. I said, did you do any interested in the crumpets?
Yeah. Whoa! Do you like chocolate?
I'll keep you going.
More crumpets.
More crumpets. You can have your bag back. So today is van chore day. It's the day where we just clean the van the same as we would at home, and it does get messy, to be fair. It gets a bit dusty inside and they get sand everywhere. Take everything out of the van and clean it, apart from our clothes obviously, which some are in the washer. Everything from under the bed, everything from on top of the shelves and things. This is what this is. Already started. And we're going to give the van a really good clean while we've got a full day. We do usually use wipes, but we've run out, so we can't.
So it's water and bleach today?
Water and bleach and kitchen roll.
So we're just going to take everything out from under the seats. That's basically the van cleaned.
We empty it if we're on a site. Obviously if we're not on a site we don't empty, we just clean.
So that's some of our washing all the way along there. Also got some along there. We've still got a little bit in the bag, which will hang up when this bit's dry.
So this is our first stop in Antalya, and we've got some pictures to show you of our first 3 days with friends for Hazel's 60th birthday. Good morning. We are having a day trip out in Antalya today. I've been in Antalya for a week, but we've been celebrating a friend's 60th birthday. So we've come back to the original campsite that we were on a week ago, and we're going to have a look around Old Town Antalya.
Just going to find out how much a taxi will cost us to take us to the old town. Okay, so it's 224 lira to get the taxi, which is equivalent to £4.50. We've just stopped in the old town, we're just about to have a little bit of lunch. So I've gone for the kebab meat. We've got some chips. Becky's had chicken doner.
Yeah.
So far what we've seen on the old town of Antalya is beautiful. We've met some nice people already. So we'll have us lunch and then have a look around a bit further.
We've come to see Mount Chimera, I think it's called. Basically it's a mountain and there are fires that just are on the mountain. It's not on fire, it's just that it seeps through the cracks, the flames do. So let's go have a look.
So the entrance fee is 75 lira per person, which is about £1.50 each. It's about 1 kilometre in the direction we're just going at the minute.
Does that mean we've only done 50 metres?
Yeah.
Seriously, alright?
Yeah.
So bad.
Come on, you can do this. Stick, I suppose, won't it?
Yeah.
Keep walking with. How far have we gone now? 150 metres.
Only 150 metres.
Oh, no, 850 to go. So we're halfway up these rocks.
It's quite a climb.
Yeah, because of that, as you can see in the background, the steeps. The steps are quite high, aren't they?
Yeah. Yes.
There's a steep slope going up, but won't be long before we're at the top. So these eternal flames. Don't start singing again.
I haven't got the energy or the breath to sing.
Only 100 metres to go back. You just see some of the flames and the box out,
Oh
which will
yes,
take you
I
up to.
can see them. I can see them now. So these flames here are approximately 1,000 metres away from the car park. So it is a bit of a hike, as you will have seen on the way up here. But it is doable, it's absolutely doable. Obviously, if you've got a disability that impairs your walking, you wouldn't be able to get up here. They are really hot, I can feel it on my back, it's just behind me here. And you can feel it on your back. But it is a warm day anyway, so. But yeah, well worth a visit for 75 Turkish lira per person. And don't forget your marshmallows, because we did. I'd seen it on somebody else's post, obviously flagged it and as want to go. And we stopped at a little shop on the way here because we needed some groceries. And they sold marshmallows, and Steve went, oh, marshmallows, and never even give it a thought until I saw some marshmallows in the bin at the bottom of the walk. I was like, oh, we forgot the marshmallows. No, never mind. But yeah, bring your marshmallows, toast them in here. Basically, it is nitrogen seeping through the cracks in the rocks, and that mixed with the oxygen obviously creates the flame and allows it to keep on burning.
There's flames all the way up those rocks, which will take a further walk up.
Some of them look like they've gone out at some point, and then others are just
So
starting.
there's one there that's still in it, but you can only just about see
You can
it.
only just about see, yeah, if you were to walk over there, it'd be really hot. But
Now it's time to head back down to the van, park up for this evening.
oh, bless you. You're just a babble, aren't you? You're just a babble, didn't ask to get brought into this lovely world. Did you? What a queen girl, aren't you?
So this cat has followed us all the way, until about 3/4 of the way from there. Just keeps following us, crying. So we thought we'd lost her, but look, she's back. Just in the Sorali area, just on this part for night. Yeah, close to the beach. We're going to leave out the first stone of the trip. See what happens on the social media. So today's task is we need to come and get some shopping. So we've come to a Migros in...
We've not really done a big shop, have we?
No.
So like we've run out of cheese and like ham and stuff that you put on a sandwich, or just everything really. We've run out of most things. So how do you spell cheese in Turkey? I was just thinking, what would you do if you like lactose intolerant or, you know, vegan or whatever? Let us know what you do, because like we're struggling to just buy normal food because understanding the language. But I guess, I don't know, does it work the same? Do you find it easy if you're abroad?
10 litre bottle of drinking water, which is 59 lira, which is probably about £1.30. We've got a bit of food shop for a few days. Got us shopping for the next 3 days, 4 days maybe. How much does that come to, Becky?
2,790.66 lira. It's probably going to be about 65, let's just check. Oh, hang on, wrong way. I nearly had a heart attack then. I put it in and it said it was £132. Wrong way. £58.56, but we did buy the kiddies some biscuits. That's the kitties.
Not kitties.
Kitty cats.
Nothing better than having your dinner by the sea. And for dinner?
We are having these really. We do get excited when we get squishy bread because it's not squishy bread round Europe or here. Squishy rolls. So we like ham sandwiches in this little van of ours, but every time we go Europe or out of the country, the ham is a bit.
It's always different.
This is called Hindi salam. We did have some yesterday, so it is alright, but it's a bit like luncheon meat.
Now we have one ham, lettuce and tomato sandwich.
So the guy just in that van there, he's just pulled up at the traffic lights next to us. Obviously suggested to ask why our steering wheel's on the opposite side. Then we got to the next set of traffic lights and he threw some sweets into the van for us. How friendly are the Turkish people?
So we've just arrived in a place called Kas. But the sea is super rough here. Unless Mermaid Beach it's called. There's a little restaurant out. They're open. It's super windy today. We just come a quick drive across the peninsula here in Kas. We've come on the other side and we've come across an old amphitheatre, which wasn't on the plans, but as soon as it's here we're going to have a look. Yeah, it's like parked in a zoo here. Maybe cats, chickens, dogs run off there,
Do you think
Becky's.
Do you think they know it's Crazy Cat Lady's van?
Yeah.
Hope you've enjoyed this week's video. Come back next week where we'll continue our journey around Turkey. Don't forget, if you have enjoyed the video, drop us a thumbs up, which is a like. And if you haven't already and you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It costs nothing for you, but it means everything to us.